This past spring, while visiting Italy, and my friend Candy, new resident of Italy, she recommended we visit Tivoli and the Villa d'Este. So come with me today as we discover these majestic gardens and ancient town of Italy.
Travel with Wendy channel.
I love connecting and interviewing small business owners around the globe. I like to share reviews and hit the trails hiking. Thanks for joining me today because
it's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy.
The Villa d'Este gardens have inspired botanical gardens around the world, including Copenhagen's Tivoli Gardens. Here's a little bit from my visit in 2019 to Denmark. So Tivoli Gardens is really kind of cool. It's this 19th century amusement park that is loaded with restaurants. There's about 46 total, 30 big restaurants, 16 in the food court, but they have old-fashioned rides and they have about 6 bands playing at the same time in different locations around the park. It's a lot to walk, so my Fitbit is about ready to explode, but this is a great little excursion while you're here in Copenhagen. First, the town of Tivoli. We had a gorgeous day for our visit in April. Part of the Sabine Hills with tremendous views of Romana Campagna, which has vistas, valleys, and waterfalls. The town was founded in 338 BC and became a respite for the wealthy of Rome to escape into the hills to relax and unwind, and still does today. It grew in stature and fame after the 16th century and had a rebirth during the Middle Ages, especially during later on in the Renaissance period. Before making our way to the gardens, we decided to stop for a bite to eat. Just off the Piazza Giuseppe Garibaldi, tucked away, is L'Angolina di Mirko. Candy found great parking, and we walked down to the restaurant and ate outside. They had English menus, but one of my travel tips is when you're traveling throughout Europe and you're not speaking English, to ask for a non-English menu, especially if you're in tourist destinations. Many times, local favorites are not listed on the English-only menu, and you're missing out on some great local food. Also, many times in Italy, there is a coperto, which is a separate charge found on your bill for bread and olive oil prior to your meal. This charge is typically 2 to 4 euros per person. Tickets for the garden are €22.80 per day visit. Candy and I were not on a super fast schedule, so we just took our time walking the gardens. It truly is amazing how much of the villa is still intact. The construction of this Renaissance garden and palace was in the 16th century, and visiting from the city of Rome is a great day trip. It's about 30 kilometers or a 45-minute drive from the city. Tivoli and the Villa d'Este also makes a great stop on your way to Tuscany, Perugia, or Venice. The fountain takes its name from the hydraulic sound devices that were already functioning during the visit of Pope.
Like music?
Yeah. Around 1550, Cardinal Ippolito Il d'Este failed to become pope, and because of this, he received permission from the governor of Tivoli to begin revitalizing, restoring, and repairing the palace and gardens. Around the 18th century, the gardens were then acquired by the House of Habsburg, the Austrian family. The estate then fell into disrepair, including all the waterworks. It wasn't until the beginning of the First World War that the property was given back to the Italian government. It has been open to the public since 1920, and there was a bit of damage during World War II from a bombing in 1944, and there are iconic photos of Mussolini walking the grounds. You can still see them today, and we found the historic preservation and documentation of the gardens and palace just really incredible. In 2001, the Villa d'Este became a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is considered to be one of the best examples of pre-Renaissance and Renaissance garden design. So Tivoli has so much more to see though, and although we didn't get a chance to see all of it, here are a few sites you might want to see while you are in this Lazio city. The first one is the Rocca. Just off the Piazza Garibaldi is the Rocca, built in the 1460s as a fortress to protect the city from possible invaders. It is a prominent landmark in the ancient town today. It was used as a prison up until 1960 in the town, and tours run every 30 minutes and is open from 10 to 4 daily. Hadrian's Villa. Hadrian's Villa is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and its ancient ruins and archaeological remains are part of a larger villa complex that was built around AD 120 by Roman Emperor Hadrian. The villa is considered to be a symbol of opulence and excellence, which included bathrooms, sculptured gardens, alfresco dining halls, theaters, pavilions, and covers 7 square miles. Yep, that's a lot of land. Next is the grand waterfall, Grande Cascata Tivoli. This cascading waterfall flows from the Anian or Onio River in Tivoli. Artists and photographers alike have captured its beauty since the 1700s. Considered one of the top sights to see in Tivoli, you'll probably want to add this to your itinerary if you're a nature lover. So Candy's now a local, and I'm so super jealous. I can't wait to see where she has in mind for my next visit to Italy. Be sure to join me next time for a look at Sacro Bosco, the Garden of Monsters in Bomarzo, Italy. Ooh. Thanks so much for joining me here today. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe. And for more content, visit my website, travelwithwendy.net. And remember, it's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy.